I just started as a full-time realtor. I am full of goals and aspirations, but achieving those, well, that's another story. Goal setting to me is super important. I think you really do have to be able to put your goals pen to paper. This is what I've done. If you just leave them in your head, they're just imaginary. They don't exist. So I wrote down my goals for my first year in real estate, and now I'm going to tell them to you. I think this will hold me accountable for what it is that I want, and you're also going to know if I achieve my goals or not. It's not just for me. These are now going to be put into the universe. So let's get started with my goals. Number 1, I want to do 12 deals in 12 months. Not necessarily a deal a month, but at the end of the 12 months, I want to have accomplished at least 12 deals. Goal number 2, I want to be out of debt. So currently, I am digging myself into a nice hole because, as you know, I did quit my job. So I have no income until I start making some deal happenings going on. So at the end of the year, I want to be able to have dug myself back out of that hole and kind of have some smooth sailing from then on. Goal number 3, I want to continue to be open and transparent with anybody who's willing to watch and keep making content as I am now, and hopefully many more Wine Wednesdays to come. And number 4, I want to strive to be a better version of myself than I was yesterday. Every day there's something that you can take away from that day. I want to be able to implement what I already have, add that to it, and be better for tomorrow. Those are my 4 goals. Now, how am I going to accomplish those goals? Well, I want to be able to treat each and every buyer and seller like they are my only buyer and seller that I am working with. I want to give everybody my 100%. And in return, I hope to get 100% satisfaction. And if not, figure out what I did and always be improving and be a better version of myself and keep giving 100% of myself to everybody that I can. I think consistency is going to be a huge part in that as well. Learning what works, learning what doesn't, but keeping going with the things that do work and don't let them fall out. I also think it can be a really big mental game, especially because real estate isn't a linear career path. There's ups and downs within the business. There's busier months, slower months, as we've all heard before. So I need to be able to keep that in mind. If I have a super busy month and the next month maybe is not as busy, as things are always changing and it's not always just a straight path to where it is that I'm trying to go. And like I've said, I want to keep learning, especially within my first year of real estate. I have a lot to learn. I am fresh, right? I am as fresh can be. There is so much for me to be able to learn, and I want to always be learning, but especially for this next year, take up and absorb as much as humanly possible. So I want to know, do you set goals? I know for myself, I'm not much of a New Year's goal setter. I like to set goals when the opportunity presents itself. So right now, these are my goals for my current opportunity, and I would love to know, what was the last goal that you made?